This next story coming out of Columbia University, where they're facing more problems after 23 students filed a federal complaint accusing the university of mishandling sexual assault complaints. Now the university is up against a fresh probe, and school officials, they're fighting back. That after someone posted the names of alleged sexual assault attackers on bathroom walls and on flyers all around campus. The names were later crossed out, then the university took the flyers down, but that didn't last long. More flyers later popped up at the school. Now the university trying to come up with a way to ban this form of outing of alleged attackers.
People feel so scared and so desperate that they're turning to scrawling warnings to other students on bathroom walls.
Jeannie, we talked before about how big of a problem sexual assault is on college campuses. The numbers staggering, 1 in 5, and those are ones just that came forward in that report. But the idea of, you know, you're guilty until proven innocent kind of this thing, that you're alleged, even a member of the school paper was one of the names he eventually had to withdraw, drop out of the paper because of the potential conflict for the paper itself. I don't know. I mean, you're on a campus, you hear some people saying desperate times take desperate measures, but this is going too far.
It's absolutely frightening. I mean, you're absolutely right. 1 in 5 women that are dropped off, or girls, young girls, 18-year-old that are dropped off at colleges' campuses will be sexually assaulted. I mean, those are the figures. And so it's not surprising that when students feel that the administrations of these, and not just Columbia, but of many campuses, we heard Berkeley and others, that they have been derelict in their duties to hold people responsible, take these kinds of actions. But you're absolutely right. If you are wrongly held up in this way, it is devastating, and it can destroy your time on campus. So, I mean, I think this speaks to the fact that when the president came out and talked about the need to address this issue, the need is real, and colleges the administration has got to figure out ways to hold people responsible and to take action.
You're on 2 college campuses, Jeannie, and I'm curious, have you seen in the last few months administration scrambling to figure out what to do? I mean, because it seems as long as they're going to involve themselves in the legal process of this and not turn it over to the authorities right away or get out of the process altogether, they're in an impossible situation. They're
in a very difficult situation. In defense of the administration, which we don't defend often, I mean, you have administrators who are very worried about, you know, they're all students. I mean, that's what we have to keep in mind. The victims and the potential perpetrators are all students, and there's an issue of being sued if you wrongfully throw somebody off campus and then they're found not to be, you know, the actual perpetrator. So it's a very difficult situation for colleges, but they do have to get a handle on it. I mean, in defense of the victims, colleges have known this is an issue for a long time. It's been swept under the rug, and it's time that they handled it. There's got to be processes in place and procedures in place that they can handle this appropriately, and in most cases that will happen if they get those procedures in place, but they're not in place at this point at most college campuses.
We have to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.